Hello and thank you for watching. This is video 15 of the 24-day overview of Schumann's Traumerei, and today we are going to go over the notes, figuring, rhythm, etc. for measure 16. We will start, as I've been doing, with the voicing and the harmony. Please note that there are timestamps in the description, so it makes it easy to jump to whichever section you would like to work on today. So voicing. Voicing will be similar to what we've been seeing lately. So we've got the stems up with the right hand, D, kind of winding down, getting a little bit lower, A, and then we move down to G. And a different element we haven't seen before is a grace note pickup. So that's going to give you a lot of freedom when you get to that point. Now, in terms of the bottom right voice and the top left-hand voice, I'm going to choose to consider this a merged voice for the first three subdivisions. So F, A, D, I'm going to say is shared between the right-hand bottom voice and the left-hand top voice. And then we split up. And then the right-hand bottom voice is G, F, E, with the stems down. Then, similarly, top left-hand voice shared with the right hand for 3 notes. And then it goes into a 2-note top left-hand voice, squeezes into 1 note. Now here, some editions show beat 4, top left-hand voice as a middle C, 8th note with an 8th rest. I think that's a good interpretation, so I'm going to choose to use that here even though I'm not using that particular edition. All right? And then the bottom voice, held A, moving up to B flat, holding that for a moment, down to low C, and then down to F. So Schumann is kind of alternating between a broken chord texture, just 3 notes, and then a blocked chord texture with more voices at one time. So let's jump into harmony. This is another one of those interesting transitional sections, but the good news is we're coming back to the key of F major, which is our main key. So we start this bar with a D minor chord in second inversion, still a 1 chord, and then our next chord, we're going to still be holding this A. You can hear that, see that, that's an A7, dominant 7 chord. That is a 5 of D minor. So we're going to go from this key center of D minor back to the key center of F, our home key. For a moment, this is going to have 2 names, minor 1 in the key of D minor, or minor 6 in the key of F. And then we're going to march up to this chord. See that B flat's a tie. So I'm going to call that anticipation on the and of 3, holding to here. And that is a C7 chord, 5-7 chord in the key of F. And then that's what we're coming back to. So all this talk about harmony, again, just to give you an idea of how Schumann goes through the different key centers, but also to have you be aware of the different harmonies so you can make choices about dynamics and phrasing, listening to the tension. This is a lot more tense than this. So we might bring out that 5-7 a little bit more, that sort of thing. So now let's go to the right hand fingering. I'm going to give you 3 options. There are slight differences between each, but just try them all out, see what works best for you, because it's really important to have control of the holds and scoots, especially in a measure like this, which is transferring back to our home key. Fingering number 1, we've ended up on 3-1, but we're going to do a silent switch right away to hold the D. So 3-1, silent switch, 2, lift that up, because the left hand's going to play the D, then 3-2, holding the 3-1, lift both at the last minute, 4-2, 1-5. Option 2, 3, silent switch, 2, lift but hold the 5, 3-2, 1, lift, 5-3, 2-5. And then this one, 3-5, silent switch, 2, lift, 3-2. And as you go to the 1, you're going to do a silent switch on the 3. So it's like 3-2, 4-1, but you're not going to replay the 4. And then lift, 3-2, 1-5. Left hand, also 3 choices. We had that squish 3 to 5, getting into it. Then 1 lift, 2, 3, 1 hold, 4, holding that, 4, 1, still holding the 4, giving that C7 sound, then release the 4, 5, 1, 5. Number 2, 5, 1 lift, 2, 3, 1 hold, 3, hold, 1, 4, 5. Option 3, 5, 2, 1, 3, 2, release 5, 4, hold the 4, 1, release the 4, 3, 5. As I'm going through these, I realize they take a lot of thought and effort. So spend some time finding the one that works best for you. As we put the hands together, again, we're going to have something on every subdivision. So the main thing with counting is incorporating the counting on the retard. And what I like to do when I do a retard is fatten the subdivisions. So it will sound like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... Dynamics, this is a very artistic moment, so there's going to be many, many ways you could do it. I'm going to show you 3. Option 1 is going to have the loudest point be beat 1, and that would sound like this. 1, and then having the return be very soft. Option 2 will be growing to beat 3 and then cutting back. That sounds like this. Option 3 is going to be having beat 1 be a little stronger, fading out to beat 3, but then coming a little louder for that 5-7 chord, bringing us back to that familiar melody. So that will sound like this. So louder here to start, then softer, then a little louder. Finally, pedal, 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 pedal. Here's what the soft pedal for that D minor section would sound like. I'm going to play measures 15 and 16 just so you hear the color. And then it would come off here probably. So thank you for joining me for day number 15. I hope you found it helpful. I hope you're able to incorporate these ideas to create an artistic vision for your performance of this piece. I appreciate very much the support of my channel, and I hope to see you in other videos. Thanks again for watching.